Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. In our lead story of the day, over the weekend, 3 of our local bands competed in the state championship at Kroger Field, with all 3 bringing home a top 5 finish. With more info on how Estill, Central, and Southern all came out in the competition, here's Michael Watkins.
One thing that was lost in the tradition of high school sports during COVID was the fact that bands were unable to perform at halftime or even be at some of the games. But they made a big return this year. And over the weekend, the state band competitions took place at Kroger Field, with 3 local bands competing for the state title. Madison Southern finished 5th in Class 3A in what was their first finals appearance since 1992. In Class 5A, the Madison Central Marching Band brought home a second-place finish. Director David Jaggi has continued the success with this program. Madison Central's marching band has a tradition-rich heritage, including 23 KMEA state finals appearances and 5 state championships. And Estill County also competed in Class 3A. The Marching Engineers finished 2nd in Class 3A as Jason Bowles continues to deliver success with that program as well. We appreciate all the videos that were sent in of the band performances throughout the year, and congratulations to all 3 local bands on an incredible season. For WBON-TV, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that story, and congratulations to all the local bands around the county. Well, Friday, Powell County Rescue, along with Powell County Emergency Medical Services and the Red Star Wilderness EMS, were called into action after receiving reports of an injured hiker at the Red River Gorge. The department was given 2 different locations, but following a little confusion, the group was able to locate the injured hiker that sustained a broken ankle. After treating and securing the injured hiker, members of the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team, the Tri-Community Volunteer Fire Department, Natural Bridge State Resort Park Rangers, and some Good Samaritan hikers assisted in the 1.9-mile carryout. The hiker was transported to a nearby hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley delivered his annual State of the City address on Thursday night at the Russell Acton Folk Center. Fraley also announced he would seek another term as Berea's mayor. In his State of the City address at the Russell Acton Folk Center, Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley said Berea is strong financially and making progress in economic development, but that more has to be done to realize the city's full potential. In a summary of Fraley's address, the first-term mayor noted the city is in very strong financial position, having increased its so-called rainy day contingency fund to $3 million and capital projects funds to $3.4 million, while simultaneously completing much anticipated outdoor recreation projects such as the Chestnut Street Pavilion, Silver Creek Mountain Bike Trail, Boone Trace Health Trail, and Tilly Dog Park. In addition, the city played a supporting role in improving infrastructure and expansion in the Central Kentucky Regional Airport. From an economic development standpoint, Fraley said city is moving forward with plans to improve and expand the Berea Industrial Park and is also working closely with the City of Richmond and Madison County government to retain skilled workers from the Bluegrass Army Depot, secure economic development grants, and attract new industries and businesses to the region. In continuing those efforts and supporting the new Madison County School District's Technical and Vocational Center on Ferristown Road, Fraley said the goal is to create a local economy in which the youth of Berea can stay in town and secure high-paying jobs. The city of Berea will work to strengthen its ties with other 2 local governments, Berea College, Eastern Kentucky University, and local schools to continue moving forward to that goal. As the city moves forward, city administrators, the Berea City Council, and department heads will have to be vigilant about budgeting the city's spending as national economy experiences inflate. Mayor Fraley said the city remains committed to serving its citizens in a reliable and respectful manner, and through teamwork will do its best to provide citizens with a high level of service. The mayor said at the conclusion of his remarks, Fraley announced he will seek another term as Berea's mayor in 2022. Well, after a historic change in Richmond was approved recently, businesses have been able to change their models as packaged alcohol sales are now allowed on Sundays. To get more details on how things have been going locally since the additional day was added, WBON-TV's Marissa Hempel spoke with Richmond City Commissioner Ed McDaniel.
A handful of weeks have passed since Richmond's new alcohol ordinance got approved, the decision that has been applauded by some local business owners. According to City Commissioner Ed McDaniel, this ordinance has been in the works for a long time and has been requested by many Richmond grocery stores as well.
You know, this is something that I've been a proponent of for a long time, and mainly because about a year ago I went around and I spoke with the general manager at Myers, Walmart, Kroger, and they all expressed that they really needed this. And you know, Bob out at Myers, he told me that out of the 14 stores that Myers have, the Richmond location excels all other locations every day of the week except for Sunday, and that's when the Hamburg location excels. And you know, by being able to sell alcohol on Sundays, now this Richmond location is going to excel, and you know, they'll be open to expansion and other things because of it. But you know, this is something that has been long coming and has needed to be done for a while now.
McDaniel acknowledges that not all city residents approve of the new ordinance, but he does believe that the decision will help Richmond expand moving forward.
And I understand that some folks, they don't agree with it, and I can respect that. But myself as a commissioner, I've got to look at what is best for the community as a whole and what's going to progress Richmond in the right direction and where we need to be 10 years and 20 years down the road.
For more stories such as these, always be sure to check out WBON-TV Channel 9. I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. The rain Saturday didn't stop people from walking together to fight breast cancer. Survivors, those currently fighting, and those who have lost loved ones to the disease all participated in the Survivor Walk at the Arboretum in Lexington. According to organizers, the walk's purpose is to remind people that a diagnosis can happen to anyone. Organizers hope to make the walk an annual event. Well, the El Mango ice cream shop on Village Drive in Lexington was the scene of an armed robbery Friday night. Police report 2 suspects entered the store about 7 p.m. and robbed the clerk. Police did locate the suspect, who was a juvenile and is now in custody. Police reportedly found the weapon believed to have been used in the robbery. According to authorities, the suspect remains at large. Kentucky Transportation Secretary Jim Gray and local officials gathered in Berea to celebrate the completion of a 4-month roadside signage project identifying Kentucky's new U.S. Bicycle Route 20, the USBR. The route stretches across 10 counties and through 15 communities and will be part of a national route that ultimately spans from Cleveland, Ohio, all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. The trail route is also known as the Daniel Boone Bike Route, was developed over the course of 4 years by a 501(c)(3) organization, Friends of Boone's Trace, in partnership with Berea College's Entrepreneurship and the Public Good Program. Kentucky is now ranked as one of the top 5 states with the most miles on U.S. bicycle routes system. Good news there. Well, we're going to go to a quick break. We've got weather coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Tired of getting electric bills that are up to 5 times higher than what you should be paying? Madison HVAC will identify the problem and fix it. We are offering a heat and safety check to homeowners in Richmond, Kentucky for $59. Yes, $59, and this offer is available during normal business hours through Thanksgiving of 21. Call 859-625-1471 to schedule your opportunity to save money. Here at Madison HVAC, we fix that too.
Call 625-1471 or visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more.
granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Have you been to Rockin' Robin's yet? We have a large selection of new boutique, gently used clothing and accessories located on 451 Big Hill Avenue. EKU students get 20% off clothing with ID. Purging that closet? Bring those items in for cash on the spot. Rockin' Robin's on Big Hill Avenue. See you there.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. When we left you on Friday, I had heard the word flurries. Susie, what's going on this week with the weather?
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. From the Madison HVAC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Susie Martin. A view of the Richmond webcam here showcasing that blue sky mixed in with some cloud cover. We do have some higher level clouds that we'll be building in for tonight. Otherwise, a chilly start to November, maybe a couple of sprinkles across the region, though minimal threats, and then a quiet week ahead in general, as we don't see any big storm systems coming into play. Now, here's an hourly breakdown of tonight's forecast. We will be seeing the clouds thickening up just a bit, and by about 3 a.m. or so, we may start to track a few hit or miss showers across the region, very light in nature as we have limited moisture to work with. But here's this next disturbance that will be allowing for a couple of showers to emerge during the early morning hours. That will be clearing on out, though, as you can see, by midday and into the afternoon tomorrow. We're back to some drier weather. And as far as the amounts of precipitation go, not a whole lot going on, maybe a few 1/100ths of an inch. That's what the models are banking on. So again, this isn't a substantial rain event by any means. We've got overnight lows down into the upper 30s and lower 40s. Richmond 39, Stanford sitting at 39 degrees. Our high temperatures below the average as we're sitting at around 50, 51 or so. We do have cloudier conditions expected with maybe a couple of passing showers, as you mentioned, specifically into the earlier hours. And as we compare those highs to our averages for this time of the year, we're running below the norm by about 10 to even 15 degrees. For Frenchburg, we're actually running about 16 degrees below the average. And this cooler trend does seem to continue. November 6th to November 10th, the longer range models are pointing towards a cooler than average scenario. Into our Thursday, believe it or not, by the early morning, there may be just enough cold air and moisture in place to support a light wintry mix. No accumulations expected, but just a sign of the colder air ahead. In fact, overnight lows really barrel down into the 20s by the end of the week, though sunshine will be prevalent this weekend. Thanks for watching.
Susie, for that forecast, looks like it's going to be a chilly week out there. Well, Governor Andy Beshear announced Toyota Motor Manufacturing Kentucky Inc. and Georgetown will transition 1,400 indirect employees to direct Toyota roles and invest $461 million in upgrades, including preparations for future vehicle electrification. The investment at TMMK will bring advanced manufacturing equipment and technologies, increase the plant's operational speed and flexibility, and add a new 2.4-liter turbo engine line to support the expanded range of vehicles produced in North America. The project also includes a new direct hire employment structure. Approximately 1,400 indirect team members currently employed through Kelly Services will be offered Toyota positions along with all new hires. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet advises motorists of scheduled continuous friction testing operations. The testing will be conducted by a highway engineering company. The pavement data collected will be used to study the present road surface conditions. In addition, it assists in determining the relationship between friction and crashes, especially departure and wet road crashes. The goal of the testing is to reduce fatalities and serious injuries on roadways. For routes within District 7, the testing will be a mobile operation with no lane closures. The vehicles utilized to collect the data will be orange and white with signage marked on the front and the back of the body of the vehicle. Vehicles will also have flashing surveying beacons and be highly visible warning signs to indicate the vehicle's purpose. During the testing, the trucks will travel at or slightly below the speed limit. Motorists should be aware of the time frame for testing and utilize caution when driving near the survey vehicles. The next testing site will be November the 12th from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. within District 7. Well, there's good news for struggling EKU students. Due to financial hardships, the college has been selected to receive a PATH scholarship. The $25,000 scholarship will help financially needy students with assistance with tuition expenses, housing costs, food, and other expenses. According to the school, without the scholarship, some of these students might not be able to remain in college. They say the PATH scholarship will make a lifelong difference for students and recipients. Well, Secretary of State Michael Adams announced that Kentucky's voter registration remains stagnant, with September seeing an increase of only 0.04%, while months saw 271 new registers. 1,501 registers were canceled, 929 deceased voters, 350 voters were moved out of state, 125 felony convicts, 64 voters adjusted to mentally incompetent, and 33 voters who voluntarily deregistered. Don't wait for voter registration drives to start again. Register to vote online at sos.ky.gov, said Adams. And more Kentucky news, Governor Andy Beshear is encouraging Kentuckians to visit connect.ky.gov. That's KYNECT.ky.gov to review and compare plans on the state's new health care marketplace to see what coverage will best suit their needs for 2022. Kentuckians can enroll till January the 25th of 2022. The state-based marketplace relaunch, recently approved by the Federal Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, will allow Kentuckians to access the compare state-managed health care options, apply for coverage, and complete their enrollment, all in one convenient platform. The relaunched portal also will help connect Kentuckians with other benefits and resources, including food, utilities assistance, transportation, job training, and veterans benefits. As COVID cases continue to decline and our economy surges, we're excited to be bringing back the state-based health care marketplace. Governor Beshear said making sure all Kentuckians have access to affordable health care coverages helps further strengthen our economy and our families by reducing the consequences of being uninsured. During this preview period, we encourage Kentuckians to visit Connect to see if they may be able to access more benefits while reducing their monthly health plan costs. The new plan takes effect January the 1st, 2022, which gives Kentuckians time to review plan details from the insurer. And with that, we're going to go to a quick break. We've got sports and COVID coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This was supposed to be an actual commercial for Clayton Homes of Richmond, but homes are selling so fast they didn't have time to make the commercial. Get to Clayton Homes of Richmond today and get the home of your dreams before they are all gone. Clayton Homes of Richmond, 723 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or call 859-623-9404. Clayton Homes of Richmond, selling so fast it's an emergency.
Sundays, join Retro TV for Idle Chat. This new series, hosted by Susan Anton, features intimate conversations with your favorite celebrities from years gone by. Take a walk down memory lane with stars from Happy Days, Leave It to Beaver, The Love Boat, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Lost in Space, and more. Tune in to Idle Chat, Sundays at 8 p.m. on Retro TV.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON-TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON-TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@WBONTV.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Big sports news from the weekend as Madison Southern's head coach John Clark told his team before their game that he was hanging up his headset at the end of the season. Michael Watkins has the detail on Clark and more in sports.
Prior to the game Friday night for Madison Southern, Eagles head coach John Clark told the team that after their season came to an end that he would be stepping down as the head coach. Clark, who took over the program in 2011, has transformed Madison Southern into a legitimate threat in Class 5A. During his tenure, Clark took the Eagles to a state runner-up finish in 2017, won 5 district titles, 3 regional runner-up finishes, and 1 regional championship. Not only has he helped several athletes reach their dream of playing football at the college level, but they have also had a player reach the NFL in Damian Harris, who is the starting running back for the New England Patriots. As he ends his career at Madison Southern, Clark leaves as the all-time wins leader and lots of lives impacted because of what he did both on and off the field. As for the game itself Friday, the Eagles' regular season finale did not go as planned. Franklin County running back and Kentucky commit Cade Mormon ran for 3 rushing touchdowns, and the Flyers scored every time they had the football on their way to a 55-7 win. For the Eagles, Ja'Shawn Etheridge, who was sporting the number 11 in honor of teammate Walter Smith, who tore his ACL a few weeks ago, scored the only TD of the game for Southern with an 80-yard return touchdown early in the game. The Eagles will now travel to Woodford County this Friday to begin the postseason, and Coach Clark will join us tonight on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show to discuss his decision to step down. Madison Central's regular season wrapped up on Friday with a trip to Pulaski Southwestern. After a couple of defensive stops, Central gave up the first score of the game right before the half came to an end, and the offense never got going. Wide receiver Jaden West missed the game with a concussion, and the running game, which has been the calling card for this Central offense all year, never really got into a rhythm. Running back Brady Hensley was held to just 32 yards on 11 carries, and the loss is the second straight for the Indians, who will now head into the postseason with some of that mid-season momentum taken away. Central will host Oldham County on Friday night in round 1 after defeating the Colonels 31-15 back on October the 8th. And the Berea Pirates got a win on the road Friday as they defeated Jellicoe, Tennessee 13-7. The Pirates got another good game from Yamil Cruz as he scored a pair of touchdowns, but as a team, Berea had several scores called back because of penalties. After finishing the regular season 4-6, Coach Parks and his team will now gear up to face one of the top teams in Class 1A when they travel to Kentucky Country Day for a first-round matchup with the Bearcats. And over the weekend, Kiera O'Shea won her 4th straight title.
fourth straight state title at the Kentucky High School Athletic Association Class 3A State Championship at Bourbon County Park. O'Shea, the junior, who has increased her winning margin each year that she has won the title, has become one of the winningest athletes in Madison Central history. For more local sports coverage, be sure to join us tonight on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show from 6 to 7 on WBON-TV. We'll preview the upcoming postseason games for the football teams in Madison County and recap a big win for EKU as well. For WBON-TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. One last break. We'll be right back with COVID numbers here on WBON Channel 9.
Veterans Contracting now has ProScan. ProScan is 5 times faster than traditional manual roofing estimates. Using ProScan, Veterans Contracting can give you a 100% virtual experience. Touch-free, hassle-free, and appointment-free, using 3D modeling to measure and scan your roof with our state-of-the-art drone technology. Be prepared for storm damage with a pre-loss scan. ProScan, where trust starts with transparency. Call for your ProScan roof analysis, 859-382-3430. Veterans Contracting, specializing in roofing.
The mission at H2 Health is to create a healthcare environment where their employees and clients love to be. They offer a wide range of services including physical therapy, occupational therapy, a chronic pain program, wellness and fitness programs, dry needling, and more. H2 Health is here to get you back in the game and feeling your best with locations in Richmond, Berea, and more. Visit h2health.com to learn more and get started today at H2 Health.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25 and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
If you love local sports, then you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join Samantha Burford and myself, Michael Watkins, each Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show as we break down, recap, and preview the sports in our area. Hear from coaches, players, and more from Central, Southern, Berea, Model, EKU, and more each Monday from 6 to 7 on WBON-TV Channel 9. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Campus Warehouse in Richmond, the law office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. We're going to go right on into the Madison County numbers from last week. This is from the 25th to the 31st of October. 144 new cases in the county last week. That brings our average daily cases per 100 to 18.7. That does get us very good into the orange at this point. Fully vaccinated, 46. And with that, we've got to the end of another broadcast. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 3. Have a great afternoon.